Tell me, I mean, I know you lived on Church Avenue, like you said, and I mean, you're from Church Avenue. Tell me about some clubs on Church Avenue, like your experience indie clubs like Biltmore, Starlight, Caribbean Dome, The Ark. You know what I mean? Like, tell me some stories about when you used to go to these clubs.
Where our brother Two Tone used to hold on the cold room in Trinity on New York and thing. That's a Walgreens now. Or whatever it is.
Trinity.
Remember Trinity Hall?
Yes.
Come na man. And the original Callaloo and ting.
Okay. Now tell me something about that.
And me and Tone, remember? Me and Tone used to have dance for our birthday with Sergeant D Booms in my mom's backyard.
Right.
That was like fucking, next thing you know, Buster there. Happy birthday to Buster. You already know. That's a nigga that...
Yeah, happy birthday to Buster. Today is Biggie's birthday.
And Biggie back there in my right there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Emilio from Martens, that's in Florida now with a lovely family and all that. He's an artist.
Okay.
And shout out my nigga Sanjay Art. Shout out great artist Sabam Sadiq, which is an MC and an artist.
Yeah, I know Shabam. Shout out to Shabam.
My man TK did the Ski Man down the hill. And shout out my nigga Xavier Mundo that had a thing on Tuesday nights at the Delancey called Collage. You know what I mean? And my dude for this.
See that? Let me see a little bit closer.
Birthday.
Okay. I see you just mentioned so much clubs this now.
Yo, and look at this. He gave me this because he said, yo, P, you stay fly, nigga. So you need that wing and you dancing. That's what the P wing is for. You feel me? And family.
And you moving. I mean, talk about your other peoples too, man. You got your other brothers that you mess with. Like I said, I mean, you did so much. You went from the Jiggy. But talk about your brothers, the Lyricist Lounge family.
Yo.
Anthony Marshall and Daniel.
We ain't even get into the special ed shit. I mean,
I'm about to get to that. We gonna get to that.
We'll talk about the Jiggy shit.
Yeah, go.
Well, all right. Well, after junior high school, I graduated from there, and then I went to Chelsea Vocational High School.
Can we say it? Pause that.
I went. You heard?
Yeah, say that again, brother.
Nah, I went to Chelsea Vocational High School.
Okay.
So at that
I don't know none of these schools you call them, brother. I don't know none of these schools.
That school is on the Chinatown side on 6th Avenue and Spring Street.
6th Avenue. Okay. That's in Manhattan. I don't know nothing about those schools.
Canal Street.
Never. Go, let's go. We are Flatbush. What's cracking, boy? What's popping? I love Flatbush. I love it. Prance Low, what's up, boy? Prance Low, look at my boy. What up? The general.
Now I'm gonna have my mask on.
Oh shit, they got the polo mask on.
I had to represent. You already know. Shout out.
Oh my God.
Oh, that you gotta keep 48th Street and Lenox Road. He out in Atlanta now. He making our masks and keeping us safe on the low and keeping us fresh. You know what it is. Salute.
Need one, son. I definitely need one of them low masks. I definitely need one. Yeah. Oh my God, you just gave me a chill. Hold on, Prance. Hold up. Had to, you know what I mean? Had to go grab a couple of pieces, throw it on for you know what I'm saying? A low life nigga for real, you know what I'm saying? Ah man, it's for Prance. Let's get straight to it, man. We got the people joining in. Yeah. They love it. First thing I want to say, thank you for coming on this platform with us to have this conversation about Flatbush, the old Flatbush, the hood.
I brought a special bottle of Sadat X, one of your guests that was on, to commemorate the salute.
Oh, the salute, definitely. I appreciate that. Let's toast to that. Let's toast to that.
You you call me on this We Are Flatbush thing, and it's crazy that you put it into fruition in 2 seconds. You feel me?
I mean, I didn't do this by myself. I did this with my boys Crave, Face, and my man Sonny Winters. You know what I mean? With the help of them, we pushed the line real hard. You know what I'm saying? We pushed the line real hard. You know what I'm saying? And no doubt, you was one of the first people that I contact, and I was acting about podcasting, and I was acting about a whole bunch of questions. You was like, yo, Pop, push it. You got it. You know what it is. Push it. You and your team can make it happen. And I said, all right, fuck it. Let's make it happen. See what I'm saying? So let's get straight to it, Prance. Let's get straight to it, man. I got my notes here for you.
Ready? What's up?
All right, man. So let the people know what part of Church Avenue you're from in Flatbush. Let the people know what part of Church Avenue you're from.
I'm from Church and Albany. You know what I mean? In the 40s. So that's First Street. You know what I mean? I'm a dude that used to be by Angie's on 42nd and Church.
Okay. Okay. What is Angie's? What is Angie's? I can't recall. What was Angie's?
That was a corner store right there on the corner of 42nd and Church Avenue.
Okay, all right.
Back, you know what I mean? Right now she sells sodas and beers and stuff. But she an OG Trini that held down that corner and seen a lot and been a lot of, you know, fuck.
Like what kind of things they seen? Like what kind of things you talking about?
I mean, on that corner, I mean, I hung with Church Ave boys, CAB. That's, you know, climbing roofs and going in people's backyards and them type of days, dudes that I came up with that, you know, they was infamous for whatever moves we was making. If we was having a party, a CAB party, a Church Ave party, it was always love. You know what I mean?
But all right, before we go to that part, describe the Church Ave boys though. Describe CAB. Describe what kind of brothers they was on Church Ave.
Going no further, when I came from Union Street between Schenectady and Troy and Crown Heights, my mom's and them bought a house on 863 Albany Avenue. Right across from St. Catherine of Genoa Church. And then I moved on that block and I met my brother, Monty. So Monty went to Winthrop Junior High School. A lot of the CAB brothers and stuff went to Winthrop. You know what I mean? Some went to St. Catherine right across the street. So we bonded as brothers and grew up knowing each other's ins and outs and everything. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I like that knowledge. I like that. I never knew about the Cad family. I knew about the team of brothers, but I never knew the history, like where they came from and like, you know, the backgrounds and things like that. So I'm glad you put me onto that.
Went to junior high school with them, and Winthrop is in the 50s or 51st Winthrop, if I'm not mistaken. So he went to school with a lot of 50s man them, a lot of 90s man them from growing up. And then with me hanging with him, because I went to school in Manhattan. So me hanging with them introduced me to a lot of men around the way that wouldn't know me. I could be in the pizza shop and niggas ain't gonna take my quarters. I could be, you know, Paul's record shop. You know what I mean? I could be.
But Prance, I don't want to cut you though, but you breaking up a little bit. You breaking up a lot. So I don't know if it's the service you're in or whatever, but you chipping out a lot. So I don't want to go too far in, and then you know we chipping out a lot.
I got you. I'm trying to set my joint a little better now.
I don't know if it's a service or something like that, or where we at. But continue though. I just wanted to get that because you was chipping in and out.
Yeah. So when I met Monty and everything with him being in Winthrop, I met a lot of dudes that I could be around. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because me being a city, going to school cat, I didn't interact with them. They didn't really know me. You know what I mean? So
right. You was a different dude. You wasn't one of them, basically.
I'm different from day one. Trust me.
Right.
And
all right.
you know, I think with the upbringing from my parents,
Mm.
so you know what I'm saying? For me, from that Trini upbringing,
Mm.
gave me a good position in life that they was movers and shakers, you know what I'm saying? And they
Definitely. You gotta be a mover and shaker when you're a Caribbean family. You gotta be a mover and shaker.
to New York to make a change for me.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So with me, you know, shout out Cumberland Hospital, me born in there and all of that. Like I love Brooklyn, but Flatbush is where I'm raised and
And
because right in Holy Cross, mine have plots in there already. So I'm dying here, letting niggas know and my house. You know how RKO Kenmore is famous,
right.
and Erasmus Hall is famous. This man here, I didn't make my block famous. I made my house famous.
But hold on. Before we even get to the house, because your house is a legendary block. A lot of people don't know Labor Day you be having on Smash. We speeding it up too fast. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's take it step by step with it. Boom. Like I said, you from Church Ave now. All right. What kind of kid was you growing up on Church Ave? What kind of kid was Prance growing up, going when you got to go get to your little corner store? Like, what kind of kid you was?
Well, I knew I was a dancer to heart, and I had that talent in me. So even Monty used to boogie too with me. So we had a little crew and used to go around with other dudes that get busy. Like shout out, you know, Spank. That's my dude from 43rd Dead End. And Chantel, which was great dancers that used to teach us stuff just to be in the party and freak. You know what I mean? In the basement parties, and you know back then you can't step on my shoe.
True, you definitely can't step on nobody's shoe for back then. You definitely.
So, and then basement parties in the 50s now, back in the day. Yo, rubber dub thing and rubs sheet rock off wall and thing.
You talk about all the little basement parties back on Church Avenue on the side blocks and all of that. Okay.
Well, people really know Church Ave back in the days. They remember my moms and pops bought a house right up the block from Starlight Ballroom.
I was gonna get to that.
Shout out to all my locals, them from Panama, with Scorpios across a street from school. Understand what kind of tension that's already Panamanians and y'all.
As a wilding out, right?
Enough nights, me and Church Ave boys see man get laid out in the middle of the yellow, the two double lines, and niggas jewels taking niggas pockets and gone.
Starlight used to be an infamous spot, you know what I mean? Just like Biltmore and all them other places. So you know, I went to Starlight twice, and I never liked the atmosphere in that spot. I just never liked it. You know what I mean? It just had glass all around the walls and things like that. I just never liked it. Huh?
Like one way in, one way out.
Well, yeah, one way in and one way out. I told you I only went in there twice, so I never really liked that shit. All right, so you touched on the dancing thing, and you said, like, you know, you was always born to be, like you said, you was born to be a dancer. So when you thought, like, when we came to your decision to say, okay, I got to take dancing to another level. Okay, I like dancing, but what can I do to take this to another level? When did that change came?
You know, it always takes somebody else to see you and see you moving and didn't know they was watching you and observing you.
Right.
Definitely a great movement in the Flatbush area too. And we are family because of that. From day one in introduction, my cousin Little Sean.
Ooh, that's your cousin.
Yes. That's 43rd and Lenox. Say less.
Okay.
Like, my dude, you got to take your crap. You different than the rest of the Church Ave boys, how they moving. I need to pull you out of that, and you need to get talent. I'm gonna have a link for you. Give me a couple of weeks. Next thing you know, the man called me and say, yo, meet me on Lincoln Road and Rogers. There's on the corner there's a little social club. It was a yardie social club, which special ops used to be a partner of. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know how them man, yard men and Guyanese men and Trini men have their little social club, go drink, play for fools.
A place where they could go online. A place where they could go online.
Exactly. You know Flex. Shout out Flex, my BMW nigga too. You already that's Flatbush man too. We need that nigga.
Hey, I heard about Flex.
Yeah. Well, anyway, what we was up to?
You say you was meeting Special Ed.
I went there, right? I told my partner, Kazo, that was before mine even record deal. All of the niggas trying to come up. I told him, yo, meet me in Brooklyn. Yo, my man fell sick that day. I had to perform and do the routine we've been practicing for like the same week. Son. But
so
and then Sean was in my ear walking to this social club all night about, yo, my nigga, you better do your partner ain't here.
You better do your thing. You better do your thing.
You gotta step up.
Right. You gotta step up. I'm putting my name on the line, so you better step up, little cuz. That's what he was telling you. He was like, yo, little cousin, I put my name on the line, so you better put your work in.
You know the temperature. And if people in here know Little Sean, they know the temperature. And that's what I love about him, because he always keep it a stack with me, and he never fucking guided me wrong from day one. You feel me?
Right.
In these streets. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, brother. Definitely. I know Sean repertoire. Sean was known in the street for keeping it funky. That's the best I can say. Keeping it funky.
Keep it funky, and then me keeping it funky on the dance floor, and then this wild ass dancer nigga that always be in the circle of the nigga, cause you know what I'm saying?
Right, definitely.
Oh, how y'all be together, chill, like nigga, the energy is just balance. You know what I mean? For real.
It's a balanced thing. It was a balanced thing right there. Okay. So when you met Ed, so how did it happen?
They call it a yin and yang thing.
No, but when you met Ed, like you said, you was walking up the block with Sean, and you know he politicking with you. So now, when you seen Ed, like what? How did that go down?
But Ed already bust. I got it made. Video.
Okay. That was in school.
I'm watching this nigga, and the nigga say, yo, the nigga there on Fairview, nigga on 31st. Nah, the nigga right there. And I'm passing the nigga. Because remember, every morning I got to go to school to Manhattan.
Right.
So I got to take the train, the 2 and the 5 on Church and Nostrand. And Mom Dukes want to take me in the dollar count. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm walking up. I'm walking from the 40s to the 30s, meeting enough man seeing me every day clean. Man could have already, yo, young boy, yo, take up them things back. You feel me?
You had ITs back then. You had ITs. A lot of people don't remember that name, ITs.
Yes. Power pieces now. You feel me?
Definitely.
And I guess with my aura and how I used to be, you know, like, yo, what's up? Yo, hail up, hail up everybody. Yo, the barber, yo, because I'm passing every day. Yo, I just got to build a like, yo, man, I know my name and I know him, but yo, the nigga just cool, son. The nigga just moving.
Yo, he got a cool vibe. He just moving.
And my nigga, I'm at them days, club days, I got Volkswagen on my Zodiacs, Volkswagen signs. I'm looking all weird, clubby. You know what I mean?
So you looking like I don't want to say the word, but you looking like one of them dudes in the village, the hippie type of niggas with the dreads and you know all that shit.
My elementary school was on 12th Street and 6th Avenue, across the street from the original Ray's Pizza named PS4.
Hold on. You skipping with me. You a Church Avenue nigga. You're a Brooklyn dude. Your elementary school is where?
12th Street and 6th Avenue in the Greenwich Village area. Across the street from St. Vincent's Hospital. And my mom's didn't want me to go to school with Monty in Winthrop because I was dying to, because I know everybody in the good.
Right.
No, I need to keep you close if you get sick, if you're ting. So from then, I've just been a Manhattan nigga. So most of my peers now is my dude, I was going to bar mitzvahs and shit at like 4th grade and shit. My house, Gideon, and I'm sleeping over at certain other dudes' house because of the commute to go to the Great Adventure trip. I gotta sleep at my boy Jesse's house, which his father used to go to St. Vincent. I mean, work at St. Vincent's Hospital with my mother and my grandmother and my aunt. My pops is a lieutenant officer of Marine Middle and Bank. Tell it to the Marine, my nigga. Them niggas was getting bags of money from long.
But hold on.
I come from this shit, and
I'm still stuck on the fact that you go to school out there.
I wore this casino shit tonight. I wore this casino shit tonight for this because life in Flatbush is a fucking gamble, son, and you don't know what the fuck you might get. I'm telling you, my nigga. I've seen a lot. And
that's a fact.
I kept quiet and chill with my niggas, and I don't even care what they do to a next nigga. I can't. All
right, since you just touched that, that you said living in Flatbush was like a gamble. Now tell me something that you seen in Flatbush that was a gamble to you. That you said, God damn.
I see my man on the same block, my CAB man, Malik. I see my man get fired shots at and fucking die in his mother's arms like fucking a couple of days before Mother's Day, my nigga. God, yo, rest in peace, Malik. That's my dude, fam. Eddie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He went to Winthrop and all of that shit. He was in culinary school and all other shit, my nigga. He was the other shit, respectfully. That's how Church have man and Flatbush man do. But
we all know that.
My nigga, I ain't such a wisdom, but I was in construction and shit at the time, you know, doing my thing, and I needed some laborers, and I called my man, a couple of man, and break bread with niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My niggas to try to get them out of that shit and try to change their shit, their perspective on what he's doing, because they kept the percent, like Manhattan keep on making it, Brooklyn keep on taking it, like they don't. The other side of the bridge was another world to them. It wasn't.
All right, so
I got niggas across the bridge as like Church Ave niggas. That's how I feel, the love from both sides. You feel me?
I want to know, how was that feeling for you, knowing that you went to school in Manhattan since elementary, you come back and live in a neighborhood that's, let's say, corrupted, West Indian, and then when you go to places like that, you're dealing with Caucasian, Chinese, you're dealing with other kind of black people. Like, how was that feeling for you? Like,
and my mom's had to fake moves and fake an address to get me into school just to protect me. But at the same time, it was a hurtful feeling because I want to be with my friends on the block. I want to be with them. So I didn't understand it yet. My mom's did when her and my pops came from Trinity. It was a plan, man.
Okay. The plan was for you to do better. For them to do, so they could, for you to do better. That was the plan for all parents. You know what I'm saying? They want their kids to do better than them.
But
you know what I'm saying?
And God is the architect. So he writes the blueprint. And if you stay within the blueprint of the creator that's guiding you, facts, you good. Trust me. That's how I see shit. Am I still tripping out?
Just a little bit, but I'm hearing you. But people say they're hearing you, so I mean, we're gonna keep on rocking.
Because it's really, it ain't even about me seeing me. I just want them to hear me, nigga. Because I
Nah,
got
they hearing you. Yo, do y'all hear Prance Low out there? I mean, the views are crazy right now. Trauma went up. Hey, can y'all tell me if y'all hear us? Let's keep on going, Prance. They hear us. They hear us.
All right.
So
All right. So after going to that elementary school, then I went to IS-70, which is in the Chelsea area now.
damn boy, you was on tour.
It's on 17th Street between 8th and 9th Avenue, right? It was called the O. Henry School, and it's right in front of if anybody know Humanities. It's a high school in Manhattan called Humanities on 19th Street, where a lot of dudes used to go get their GEDs and shit at night, you know, type of shit. But anyway, I'm going to school with the Wayans brothers, my nigga.
The who?
And Marlon.
You went to school with the Wayne brothers?
Yeah, Sean and Marlon Wayne. Sean was in my grade, and then Marlon was the grade under me.
Oh, please tell me a story about them. I know they had to be clowns in school. Please tell me some stories about them.
Dudes, and back then, you see how, I don't know if everybody noticed, since 2020, I always be at my job at Downstate smiling and shit, because I'm a happy dude. So back then, I was happier, because I was no bills, no stress, no wife thing, nothing, no kids, no nothing. I'm good, right? Boom. Yo, you know, damn, I blacked out. What
You made me black out.
Nah. My name, no. I was talking about my smiles, and my name was Cheese back then.
Oh, that was okay.
But I always, like, this nigga always smiling, son. Yo, nigga, Cheese, you know what I'm saying? And then around the way on Church Ave, my name used to be Flat Top.
Oh, Flat Top.
You know what I mean? So that was before the Prancer the Dancer. Because I always had Prancer from my mom's. Because she was like, yo, you all over the place. That's who gave me my Prancer.
Okay, your mother gave you that name.
You all over the place. Yo, you always prancing. You know what I mean?
I want to get that. Hold up. I want to get back to the Wayne brothers. You went to school with the Wayne brothers. Let's go jump over that.
All right.
You go to school in Manhattan. Now you go to school with Wayne brothers.
So my name is.
Tell us something about the Wayne brothers you in school.
And then my name is Stephen Corby. They're saying, oh, Stephen Corny? Stephen Corny? That's coming from Marlon, son. Who this? Oh, this guy always smiling. Who? Stephen Corny? Oh, no. Oh, my dude. Me and then the thing was, God working mysterious ways. He left and went to LaGuardia High School, and my wife became friends with him, Omar Epps, and everybody else. So that was crazy. And then after that, we shocked him, and he had a show in Caroline's, and we went and took a picture with him. He's like, hold up, you got with Stephen Corny? Oh shit. Yo, what up, Cheese? Yo, da-da-da. And you know what I'm saying? So it was the same energy, like I said, as I keep with everybody, son. Everybody got love for me, man. You know what I mean?
So it's safe to say if the Wayne brothers see you right now, they're gonna call you Stephen Corny?
Oh, definitely. And I would smile and love it and embrace it, because I remember they in Hollywood now, and I remember where they came from, because they lived in the projects across the street from IS-70. You feel me?
Okay. All right.
So imagine that big family in an apartment in the pre-days coming out of that. The rags to riches story. You feel me?
Yeah, I heard it was. I mean, we know there's like about 8 of them, right? Like 7 of them or something like that.
Yes.
All right, man, let's move on.
No doubt.
Let's talk about some low life stuff, man. Let's talk about the low life brand. Let's talk about the low life movement. People say I'm yelling. This is my voice. I don't yell. Tell me something about the low lives, man. Tell me how the low lives started. What made you join them? What's the movement about? And Why is it so popping to this day?
Well, truthfully, back in the 90s, my girlfriend and my daughter's mother, Saba, right?
Shout out to Sab.
Definitely, always. She went to Princeton in the jungle times with the Deceps in them. You know
I was
what I
just
mean?
about to say the trend, the D-Step.
You already know what it is. I gotta shout out to
D-Step headquarters.
Saba was there. So with me going, she used to hang with a girl on Church Ave named Stephanie on 49th in Church.
Okay.
Printing too. So they was already fly girls, and I already know you know what it is. So with her seeing my fresh on Church Ave, and then her best friend that went to Printing named B. Bob Lowe was like, yo, I gotta put y'all niggas together. Y'all niggas is just two the same dudes. This nigga dance, he fly, you do your little 1-2 thing, but this nigga is phenomenal. But you need to link with my, because I didn't know at that time when it was B. Bob Lowe, it was Boostin' Bob. Because there's only, that's another thing. The OGs back then, if you was some niggas was bagmen, some niggas was boosters. If you was a booster, you had that B, like, yo, rest in peace, boosting B Bill. You know what I mean? From St. John's.
Yep, everybody from St. John.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And what which went to Philly. I'm moving fast now, but yo, my nigga, I got a record deal, toss it up, representing these low live niggas. I'm in Philly, boosting Billy out there with his crew, low live niggas, like throwing L's, like, yeah, nigga, do your thing. That's crazy. What the fuck? But boom. And all right,
I can honestly say, that y'all put that out there.
Me and my OG, B. Bob Lowe, that's in Atlanta right now, he put me under his wing and gave me my L's. Honor back then.
But hold up. What would it take for you to get your L's?
Well, some dudes had to be a bagman, and some dudes had to do some gritty shit or whatever on the streets or whatever. But me and B Bob had a plan because of the record deal coming up in Ziggy. You understand? To catapult the movement by having Polo on Ziggy. I threw the L's up. The group is called Ziggy.
That means fly. What Ziggy means? Fly, right?
Ziggy means fly, fresh, and anything dope.
Okay.
Like our dancing and movement. So
I can honestly say that y'all was one of the first cats to come in the game with the low brand hard.
Yes. My dude, at that time, MTV was blurring out big logos. They couldn't see our shit. Thank God for our OG and our dude, Ralph McDaniels, that when Saba and them and all the girls and everybody in BK and Queens and around the world going to watch Channel 31, they seeing Toss It Up with all the polo and shit, like these niggas doing what I do. I like these niggas. But this is the thing. Me, at this time, B Bob gets locked up. So he and a lot of other dudes like my General Thirst is in jail. He's watching at home something that he built. Like, hold up, these niggas is what the hell?
Hold up. Y'all explain, describe that day of that video shoot.
No, the day was amazing, my dude. I called who I can and who was believable and believing in me as a dancing nigga from Flatbush on Church Ave. They pulled up and I told them we're Polo. Yo, I had my nigga DR from Church Ave Boys pull up with the Cressida. I needed a Cressida in my shit. So that was in. My nigga Keizo pulled out 2 girl
out the sewer.
and
Apples, yeah, apples, yeah, I remember apples.
Shout out apples. You know what it is. I'm from the era when them girls, them in the dance and we in the dance and they fresh, we fresh. We just complimenting each other fresh in a borough that was built on fresh.
For the people that don't know, you talking about the video Toss It Up, Ziggy.
Yeah, Toss It Up.
A lot of people don't know. Y'all can go check that video out on YouTube.
Yes.
That was one of the classic videos. You're going to see all types of 92 Polo, 91, 90. That shit was a remarkable video. That shit was crazy.
But at the same time, while that's going on, I'm dancing in front of my house, right? In a documentary by Diane Martell, which did Dream Lover and Fantasy and all them videos that my dudes is in, and a lot of my dudes that went on tour. Shout out, you need my nigga Buddha Stretch on here also that represent Flatbush. That's
Buddha Stretch. Well, hold on. Is that Stretch that dance in the Michael Jackson video?
No.
They used to go to South Shore back in the day?
Yo, watch your mouth about Flatbush, man. Man not just dancing video, man choreograph video, fucker. Exactly.
Stretch, I apologize. He is correct.
Salute Flatbush properly, son. We doing it positive still. And that man there, that man get like 7 passports. That man global.
So, all right, now since we're on that point right there, and you talking about Stretch and y'all going global.
Yes.
You're dancing. You started off dancing from Church Ave. Now you dancing with Special Ed.
Yeah.
Now you in your rap group, Jiggy.
No. And then, hold on, I'm dancing still in the clubs while I'm dancing for Ed. So while shows getting dough, I'm doing in the club, still interacting with the people, still in the circles, doing what I'm doing with the people.
Damn.
I'm for the people. Nigga, you still seeing me all in Flatbush over there by Kevin Nayo, my cousins on Farragut.
Still dancing.
Dancing in their backyard parties. Just come off tour, my nigga. Just to keep my shit fresh. That's all I'll be doing. And
so tell me, hold on, remember, I want to hear you when you go to Japan.
But this is what I'm saying. I'm bringing that where I'm on tour with Ed, and then I'm in the clubs dancing, and my dude, shout out my dude Milo, that sees my dude Keizo and says, yo, y'all dudes all together? He's like, nah, but we all dance and we all vibe off each other, whatever. Yo, I got some dudes going to Japan. Yo, y'all willing to come with me? So we like, yeah, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I did the audition by myself for the special ed shit, right?
Right.
So this how God worked. The nigga spin back to K and say, yo, your boy Prance ain't in the conversation, but he could have been like, nah, I ain't taking Prance. Nah, I'm going to tell these other niggas, but I ain't telling this nigga. Nah, my nigga said, nah, nigga, we going to Japan, nigga. I was like, get the fuck out of here, what? And then paperwork came where I'm running upstairs like, yo, mom, sign this consent form for me to go to Japan. What? Steven, Japan? Where you going with special ed? No, I'm going by myself as Prance dancer. She said, oh shit, boy, give me that.
You make it, boy. You make it.
Some yen. But you feel me? So I got to experience that at the first time with man like Peter Paul, man like my Jiggy fam.
Rubber Band.
Nah, Rubber Band, he was on the Mariah thing already. Me and Rub only did the documentary together, Wreck and Shop with Diane Martell.
It wasn't Marquez.
When I signed my deal with Jiggy, Rob was still moving and shaking with Mariah, so he was good. Marquez was good. Henry was good. Loose Joints was good. And Link was good. You know what I mean? Certain of my mind. Everybody was good in that time because everybody helping each other and we moving as units.
That's deep. That's deep right there, though.
Yo, because back in the days, it wasn't the clubs with the bottle service and the fuckery and sparkles and shit. And everybody man up in there networking hard.
And all this is off of dancing.
Niggas is networking hard to try to get off of Church Ave, my nigga.
But all this is for dancing. This is what I want to know. All this is for dancing.
Exactly.
All this stuff because of dancing.
All I always seen in myself was being a fly, fresh dancer. Cause I know from the greats fucking Fred Astaire and fucking Sammy Davis Jr. and fucking Gregory Hines and them type of man clean when them dance. Nicholas Brothers and all of them, man clean when them dance. Man do split and all type of shit in 3-piece suits and tuxedo and them type of thing. Not in no, yo, yeah, I'm going to the club. You see my dancing attire? Nah, nigga, dress clean, my nigga.
And you be sliding across the floor doing that shit, nigga.
Shoot and all of that shit, that nigga, that's why man hit when me dance. So, man wanna wear it to sport, I'm sweating up in the shit like, look at this fucking nigga. I said, trip his ass.
So wait a minute, Prance. So Prance, tell me when you used to dance in parties, right? Rumor is when you used to dance in the parties back in the days, especially in Brooklyn or even in the Muse and all them things.
Yeah.
That niggas were scared if they see you dancing with their girl.
Oh, you know why? Not for the hip hop. The hip hop still cool, but you see when man bringing bogle dance and Jamaican music in the hip hop parties, man have to grab them girl, my lord. But they see me dance hip hop, and oh gosh, as a trini to the bone. So when the trini come on, they saying where's in the place. So man,
they said Trini man come on. They said Trini man come on.
I thought it was just hip hop. Oh shit, the nigga reggae, the nigga. You feel me? Because it's in me. It's in my soul. This is just my spirit. That's what God brought into me, son.
That's the fact. That's the fact. You are a great dancer. I'm gonna give you credit for that, bro. So I give you mad credit for that.
You know why you ain't never lie? Because you see me from day uno.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
and you didn't hold on before the social media and all this other shit. You didn't know me. You knew my name and knew some dancing boy that do polo on the next side of town and been like, and then you started observing me when you do get a glance at me and seeing how I move and then saying, yo, my nigga, my name Pop. What up, my nigga? Yo, I'm
right? That was a fact. I used to come to your crib, nigga.
From Saba and all of them going to school at BCA, I already knew you on the junction, my nigga, when I'm on Church Ave.
We're gonna talk about the I remember Saba used to come through and she was like, I talked to Prance. I'm like, you good. Like, leave her alone. She good. She good. No fuck with her.
Yo, you know, me and my nigga Sergeant D Booms was talking, and I brought that up like, yo, nah, nigga, from early o'clock, man, like Pop, I'm glad where he at now today, calling me about doing interviews with Kevin Parker and shit, because I know man used to be a next type of temperature.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, you know,
my nigga, with you calling me on some positive shit, and I know the type of man you is and how you close with your son and on some big man things, and you calling me on some big man things because you see how your brother moved out of dancing to a fucking podcast on fucking iHeartRadio.
I mean, I respect your grind, man. I respect, like you said, I respect your grind from the, like I said, I know you from smoking in your crib. From dancing, you're touring. I see you doing the low live. You got the podcast.
Yes.
I'm a street nigga, but I still respect another man that does good. If you do good, I respect that. And I look up to you for that.
And
I look up to you for that.
a lot of real ones in the building, right? Fucking know the type of respect and manners you have to be walking them streets on Church Ave and shit like that. And man not get $150, and man not have horror stories on other shit, and man walking around with queens on their arm, flying them, and man not even try for tax things. You feel me?
That's a fact.
In them days, it's all about taxing, nigga. Yo, I'ma tax your girl, my nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You can't turn your back, and anything can happen, my nigga. At any given moment in Flatbush, and that's when you enjoying yourself. There was a party back in the days on Church Ave called Lucky's Garage between 39th and 38th. Yo, man, it was a garage shit, but the man used to keep dancing shit. You know how much man, you know what I'm saying?
Get hurt. My man get hurt up.
And then hold on, you might hear pop, 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 with a nice song and shit, and then you hear the fucking DJ say, yo, legal shot, my nigga. Don't run, legal shot. And then, oh, that's just them niggas over there rinsing their shit.
They just bought the legal shot. So tell me, I mean, I know you live on Church Avenue, like you said. And I mean, you from Church Avenue. Tell me about some clubs on Church Avenue, like your experience in these clubs, like Biltmore, Starlight, Caribbean Dome, the Ark. You know what I mean? Like, tell me some stories about when you used to go to these clubs.
Where our brother Two Tone used to hold on the cold room in Trinity on New York and thing. That's a Walgreens now. Oh, okay. Or whatever it is.
Trinity.
Remember Trinity Hall?
Yes.
Come na man. And the original Callaloo and ting.
Okay. Now tell me something about that.
And me and Tone, remember? Me and Tone used to have dance for our birthday with Sergeant D Booms in my mom's backyard.
Right.
That was like fucking, next thing you know, Buster there. Happy birthday to Buster. You already know. That's a nigga.
Okay, yeah. Happy birthday to Buster. Today is Biggie's birthday.
And Biggie back there in my there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Emilio from Prance. That's in Florida now with a lovely family and all that. He's an artist.
Okay.
And shout out my nigga Sanjay Art. Shout out great artist Sabam Sadiq, which is an MC and an artist.
Yeah, I know Shabam. Shout out to Shabam.
My man TK did the ski man down the hill. And shout out my nigga Xavier Mundo that had a thing on Tuesday nights at the Delancey called Collage. You know what I mean? And my dude for this.
See that? Let me see that a little bit closer.
Birthday.
Okay. I see you just mentioned so much clubs just now.
Yo, and look at this. He gave me this because he said, yo, P, you stay fly, nigga. So you need that wing and you dancing. That's what the P wing is for. You feel me? And family.
And you moving. I mean, talk about your other peoples too, man. You got your other brothers that you mess with. Like I said, I mean, you did so much. You went from the Jiggy. But talk about your brothers, the Lyricist Lounge family.
Yo,
Anthony Marshall and Daniel.
We ain't even get into the special ed shit. I mean,
I'm about to get to that. We're gonna get to that.
We'll talk about the Jiggy shit.
Yeah, no, I told you.
Well, all right. Well, after junior high school, I graduated from there, and then I went to Chelsea Vocational High School.
Can't we say pause it?
I went. You heard?
Yeah, say it again, brother.
Nah, I went to Chelsea Vocational High School.
Okay.
So at that
I don't know none of these schools you call them, brother. I don't know none of these schools.
That school is on the Chinatown side on 6th Avenue and Spring Street.
6th, okay. That's in Manhattan. I don't know nothing about that school.
Canal Street.
Never heard of it.
By the Harlem Tunnel, right before you get to the Harlem Tunnel, there's a school right there. So boom, I'm going there, and it's a vocational school because my mom's was like, yo, they have carpentry in there, Stephen. You need to take that. You know why? I need to take carpentry because she said a man that know how to use a tool always get money.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Facts. And I took heed to that in high school, which made me into a big man today. You know what I'm saying? Still to provide. A man might need a TV put up. He don't want to do it. Me get a bread for that. Man need a little sheetrock in the basement. Me do that. And the name of that construction company I have is called One and Done. Because when I come in and I do it, I done. You ain't calling me on that job again. Like, yo, the tile brick. Yo, the So I use One and Done. And so far, I don't hand out cards and none of that shit. I work off of referrals. You feel me?
Okay.
Like, yo, nah, I had him come in. He do the work. He clean up. He gets out my house in due time. He didn't live in here. He didn't have to pay rent. Doing work. You feel me?
So you a handyman.
I'm a handyman, but I'm in and out because I try to work effectively on anything I do because the quicker you finish is the more money you make.
Okay.
If I tell a man $500, yo, and me tell him a week to do it, and he give me that week, and man know me could do it in 3 days. He looking at me like, damn, Prance, you lit. And I'm like, nigga, where the bread at? You good now? You gotta wait for Friday. You sell me 5 days. So now I gotta wait for him. But remember, when you waiting for a nigga with money, your money there.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And you always got some money in the streets. You feel me?
All right, so let's talk about Ed, man, because we ain't touched on Ed yet. You know what I mean? I'm about to pull up and come back on with you.
And the crazy thing with Ed that I really want to bring is that I want that man in my life so much because of so much he's done. And that was my first real hip hop employer that I made him the godfather to my daughter.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's big. That's big.
Yeah. And then I instill a lot in my daughter where she represents Brooklyn, where she went to South Shore High School and she brought a chip, a state chip.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
School. You feel me? He brought a state chip from a public school back home to Brooklyn, my nigga. And thanks to shout out Coach Anwar. You feel me?
Yo, I heard she like the A1. She be in the paper. She be in the papers a lot and all that.
She doing numbers. She's blessed, son. She keep a ball in one hand and a book in the other.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Turning 21, so she a big woman and she more focused than me. She keep me sharp, and I praise her for that. I tell her I love her. She tell me she love me more. That's all you need to hear from a daughter.
I see some of her clips. I see some of her clips. She gets busy.
Yeah,
she gets busy.
Yeah. And you know, shout out to Floss. She comfortable in the floors because she brought a trip back to South Shore. So she good in the Nazi. You feel me?
Yeah, she good in the woo. That's the woo area.
Already, boy.
That's the woo. That's the woo. But let's get back. I mean,
she moved like me, and I know where she get it from. You know, it's in her DNA.
Father's a hustler. You know what I mean? It's only right they make. You know what I mean? They make the daughter a hustler too.
So
you know what I mean?
What up?
So no, but you were saying about special ed though, like you know what I mean? How it is being around Ed like that for many years and him showing you the birth of the game.
No, this dude is always since I met him at his father's social club and got that greeting. Remember I told you I used to walk to the train. Yo, I was waiting to see if I seen him pop out so I could dance for him. That was my real plan. Anytime I walked to the train to go to school, I used to be like, yo, I hope this nigga pop out.
Okay.
And Sean lined me up. God, like I told you, God the architect. So the right people, the right places at the right time.
So I want to get this correct. You joined Ed after he made I Got It Made.
Yes.
What record was the record that you stepped off?
And look, and think about it. Shout out Loose Joints that went to junior high school IS-70 with me and the Wayne brothers too. My nigga Loose Joints that used to do, he was another inspiration for me that went to junior high school with me that did Hershey commercials and he was in Beach Street at that time.
Okay.
Remember around IS-70, the Roxy roller skating rink? Remember the Roxy?
That's in the Bronx. That was in the Bronx.
And then Empire was popping in Brooklyn.
Right.
And then Skate Key in Harlem, and you know?
Right. Every borough had their own shit.
But nigga, I'm up in Skate Key with Keizo. I'm in Roxy when it was popping in the youth. And you know, I'm in fucking Empire with my niggas.
It was all over the place. It was just all over the fucking place.
Dancing in a circle and getting my fucking leather fucking skates with the white wheels from fucking Albee Square Mall. With the jump ball.
Prance, you was everywhere. You was everywhere.
I had to be, nigga, because I wanted people to see me and what my mom's raised.
Okay.
I want to put it in the face, my nigga. Like, nah,
that was your goal. That was your goal, you said. That was your goal.
You already bring me. No, my nigga, I didn't get the fresh from watching other man and shit. My moms used to go to Gimbals and Lord and Taylor and shop and shit. So I'm running through them type of aisles and seeing shit and seeing what she do. Because she work around them white people and thing and trying to look like how they look. She hear about little sale and in those type of places. She going to spend, she check there instead of going to fucking Bubby's or Conway's or some bullshit.
Nigga said Bobby's or some bullshit.
You feel me? She taking me to fucking Buster Brown's and giving me 3 pairs of sneakers for back to school. Man, I have 1 pair with, and one left shoe have a hole in it from summertime. I'm going to
you remember
I'm going to school with 3 pairs and lining up my clothes for the week. Like, yo, man, I wear this on them. Nah. And then I'll switch up and do this on them on Tuesday. Yo, mom, come in my room. Look at all my shit. How my shit look? I killing them? How I did? When Christmas come and me give me a little money and me go Orchard Street, Delancey, and me hang with my friend them and all of them and me get me fresh things. And me, yo, Christmas time, yo, I'm gonna bust them, mom, after Christmas vacation. Me looking good? Every year, my nigga, and every time, consecutively. She like these shits. I'm born for the shits and giggles, my nigga.
But hold on. So,
we
when was it?
My nigga.
Oh, wait, I want to ask you though. When was it when you got your first piece of rope?
For people that from my junior high school and elementary school could come on. That's why I posted my shit. Cause nigga, the shit I'm talking about is real shit. Certain people watch a man and think they know a man, but you not know a man.
Unless you know a man.
Until you walk in a man's shoe.
He said niggas got walking in shoes.
And yo, shout out Willie Esco that sent me these Jaclaws. These shits is out online right now. I'm even a brand ambassador now for 2020. I'm brand.
Is that what you doing now?
Yeah. So this is a sneaker. I'm branding all night. My man did this casino hat for this casino that was a limited edition Ralph Lauren shit. So I'm shouting my nigga out, Polo Sportsman. I shouted before, you know what I mean? For the wine, and my nigga Will Tell, we got wines going on in the low life movement.
I'm about to start charging for all this endorsements, man.
All my jiggy niggas, you know what it is. I ain't get to shout out my nigga Rack Low for the book.
Oh man. Oh, we have to come back. We have to come back. You know what I mean?
I ain't talk about. I talked about the general, but I ain't talk about the movement. My nigga, the movement is in books now.
Hold on. We definitely gonna talk about the movement. Hold on, we gotta talk about the movement. Hold on, we gotta talk about the movement. That's where
Good. I know I'm
we gotta
giving
talk.
a lot of people a lot of things at one time, but they know how I talk, son. They feel my energy, son.
I mean, I feel your energy right now too, my nigga.
Yo, my nigga, it's merch department for my Been There Rock That. That's what you got to get on the We Are Flatbush shit with your 2 trees on the side. That shit is gonna be hot on a hoodie, a white hoodie with 2 green tree. You know the flex.
You hear that face? You hear that face?
On it. This my merch for my first 16 seasons of Been There Rock That, with the first one with Rack Low. Then I had April Walker. Then I had my nigga Mikey Likes It Ice Cream. Then I had me being in the Horsepower documentary on Complex. I had the producer them. You feel me? Like you did, Sadat X, you know the family.
Okay.
Wild on it. I just mentioned the nigga, Willie Esco.
Yeah, nigga,
the General Steele was on there early.
Okay, we had him too. We had the general on our strappy.
Of course, he's supposed to. It's mandatory, son. Yo, I had my nigga Special Ed on there. Happy birthday to my nigga Ed.
Yeah, okay, salute to Special Ed. We need him up here. I need Ed up here too.
Nigga Kamal Nuru. That's my nigga Keizo that own 8 levels barbershops. One
okay, Keizo. We got 30 seconds. Hold on.
You see El the Sensei from Artifacts.
Yeah, Artifact. Oh yeah, that was my boo. Don't hear Mr. Dot X got a project out?